Hey guys, what's going on? Hey, I've given some questions and I was kind of thinking, trying to go through some of these YouTube videos and I keep coming across Bitconnect. I just wanted to share a couple thoughts I had on that company. Um, I just noticed some of these Bitcoin, the symbols for Bitcoin Cash in Bitcoin Connect are similar, right? So it looks like more of these exchanges, more of the websites are moving over BCH to maybe move away from Bitcoin Connect. And a lot of YouTube videos, a lot of people making money in this company. And here's my thoughts on the firm. Okay, so from my trading experience and background, what's interesting about BitConnect is, first of all, when they say lending, it makes the individual think that they're actually lending Bitcoin to like a peer-to-peer network. Um, these guys aren't doing that. You're basically lending, if you want to call it that. You're giving them money, right? And their business model, I mean, to me, I'm very skeptical about it. I think it's probably is a scam. Um, but maybe it's not. But the way they have their business model is you're going to lend the company money and they're going to give you 1% interest a day. Sometimes it goes to 2%. It's crazy. And I can tell you that in all my years trading, it took me 5 years of banging my head against the wall, a lot of dead ends, a lot of lost money, blown accounts, to get to the point where if you can consistently make 0.5% a day, you're crushing it. And you're probably in the top 98% of traders. And we actually do have those types of results, but it's only because of a lot of hard work. These guys, they pretend to have a trading bot that trades the markets, but yet there's zero transparency. They don't share the model. They don't talk about their trades. You can't see them. To me, that's no different than Madoff saying that he's writing covered calls, he's earning X amount. You know, he's trading options, and this is how they write calls, and this is how he earns that ridiculously high percentage. And he got away with that for years, guys, for decades. That scheme was going on. No one went up to the seventh floor or whatever floor it was where there was zero trading going on. They had a market making desk where they did some trades, but that wasn't the bulk of the asset management business. And so literally I see these guys doing probably something very similar. I mean, they're making it more fancy where you can mine Bitconnect coins, um, but just show us your trading. I mean, I'd like to see what the bot's doing. And here's the thing with something like Bitconnect, guys, is that you can make some money on here. And matter of fact, I might even put 500 bucks in just to see how this whole process works and just play with it. But I would tell you guys, you got to be really skeptical and be really aware that this thing could disappear overnight. So if you're earning a lot of money, and that's fine. I mean, I'm all for people making money. The affiliate program, they're paying out. There's no doubt people are making a ton of money here. But if you keep reinvesting and locking your money in, that's foolish. Because over the long term, if these guys, any company that says, "Oh, we'll guarantee a payout of this," and their main operations is trading, that raises all kinds of red flags because any trader knows you go through patches where you might not have a good week, where you might not have a good month, you might not have a good quarter, you might not have a good year as a trader. And so to guarantee profits, what that means is that you're either paying out from other capital that's coming in as your investors are coming in. Um, it's just That's just not how the world works when you're talking about trading and investing. So more than likely, they're just shuffling money around. New money's coming in, and there's enough of it coming in that they can keep paying it out. But that's the definition of a Ponzi scheme. I mean, I pay into the Social Security system. That's the biggest Ponzi scheme the world's ever seen. But at the same time, you didn't see Madoff go under until 2008. Now, why did that happen like that? Because you have to have the tide go out first before you can see who's really, proverbial swimming without clothes. So as long as Bitcoin it continues to do well, and it probably will, this can go on for who knows how long. But if they're not trading it, or if they don't really have a trading model that's successful, I mean, they could just be buying up Bitcoin and just staying long, and they're making a ton on the appreciation of the Bitcoin price that allows them to pay this stuff out. Okay, but that's your model. Don't pretend like you have some special bot. I mean, this. Listen, the guys that almost took down the whole financial system in long-term capital management. Guess what? Those are the guys that were involved with Black-Scholes model. Brilliant guys. They backtested something 100 years and thought that they found the holy grail to trading. And guess what? Those guys blew up. They almost took down the entire financial system. You can go read the books, long-term cap, when Genius failed. So to think that they have some special bot or AI and that's the solution to trading, that's BS. You got to learn how to trade. You got to learn how to take risk. And there is no paying out 1%, 2% every day, and you're not showing me your trading results. More than likely, they're just shuffling money around. So you can participate, but just be aware that any money you're taking that they're paying you, you should be taking a lot of that off the table and putting it into Bitcoin and just be happy that you got something out of it while it still lasts. And more than likely, see, the thing with Madoff is he didn't feel the pain until the market rolled over. As soon as the market rolled over, everybody wants to sell. Everybody wants their cash back. Well, guess what? As soon as there's more cash going out the door and that's coming in, game's over. Well, we don't have that problem with Bitcoin right now in the crypto space. If you have a bear market, which you probably won't have for a while, we're very bullish on the space. But if there was any bear market and people said, you know what, I need my cash, whatever. There's lots of reasons people need to raise cash in bear markets. This whole thing probably comes apart. And that's the reality of the way. And maybe I'm wrong. Maybe they have a solid business model. And I'm all for people making money again. But if these guys are really doing what they're saying, why don't you show the trading model? Show me the process.